Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the first cooking live stream. Are we live, Danny? I got my son, my son Danny, my wingman here. He's watching your chats and your posts and your comments, and he's going to let me know if you have any questions. And we've never done a live event like this before, and especially with a product launch, and so we're not sure what to expect. So this should be pretty exciting for everybody. Well, we're excited about cooking version 15, as you could probably tell. How's that looking there? Danny, how's that looking there?
Looking good,
Yeah?
Ross.
Oh, good. So we're excited about cooking version 15. We've been working on this for a while. Oh, we're getting some comments. Here, I'm going to wait just a minute while everybody connects here. Let's see. And looks like we got a comment there. This is exciting. Marie Shively. Hi, Marie. Thanks for joining our live stream here. How exciting is this, huh? Well, while everyone's joining the live stream, Dawn, excited to see what's new. Yeah, I'm going to show you in a second here. And while you're downloading the newest version, and while you're waiting for those files to download to your computer, I'm going to be kind of giving you a demo, explaining what the new features are. So anyways, we're excited. We have been working like crazy on this. We are up till after 4 a.m. this morning. Me and all the cooking elves, all the programmers, we were excited. In fact, I texted my family. My son had a baby a couple of weeks ago, and you know, they're like, "Oh, Kenzie's water broke and she's in the hospital and everything." So I texted and I said, I don't know if you guys heard the news, but my water broke last night. We were up till 4 a.m. with contractions. We're expecting the baby, cooking version 15, to be born at 6 p.m. today. I'm exhausted, but really excited at the same time. We've been working on this for like 9 months. Get it? And anyway, so tune in, I told them. So anyways, yeah, we're excited. And like I said, the DVO team, Cooking L's been working like crazy on this. Really excited. Mostly we just packed it with more things than what we originally planned. And we were like, dude, this is so cool. We got to get this in. We got to get this in. We could do it. So it's looking really good. I don't know if you had a chance to scan the version 15 page and look at some of the screenshots, some of the animated GIFs there and so forth, so you get an idea. Read some of the text. What do you guys think there? Comment if you're out there and you have any feedback on that. We're really excited. And as I do this demo, if you have any questions or if you have any comments, definitely type them up there. I'm watching this comment here and the feed, and my son Danny's tracking it too. So if you have any questions, let us know. But yeah, we've been working on this. In fact, some of the animated GIFs and some of the screenshots are already outdated. We literally just improved. There were some last minute polishing things we didn't think we'd be able to get to, and we did. And so we actually put in more things than what we really hoped for. We snuck some things in at the last minute, and what that did is it made my screenshots outdated now. So when you see this and when you get it on your computer, it's going to look even better than what you saw in that live on that web page and those screenshots there. So oh, you love the new Zoom there, Maria, huh? Or Marie, sorry. Let's see. As I get older, the little fonts are hard to read. Yeah, same here. And how about those cookbooks? Actually, Danny, I forgot. Will you go grab those cookbooks from upstairs? You know, the little one and then the big one?
I'll bring them right down.
Okay, sounds great. Thanks. So I wanted to show those to you in the stream. So, all right. So here's the plan. Looks like we got a bunch of people joined here. So what we're going to do is I'm going to flip a switch here, and as soon as I do, the upgrade is going to be live. So if you qualify, then all you have to do is launch Cooking. The minute you launch Cooking goes out to our server and checks and says, "Hey, is there a new version?" And in a minute, it's going to see that there is. And as soon as it detects that, it's going to start downloading these upgrade files. So here's the thing: is normally the Cooking updates happen really quickly, right? But since this is a platform upgrade, it takes a little longer and there's larger files. In fact, there's a real chance we're going to crash the internet here tonight. because we didn't know what to expect in terms of bandwidth. And we were like, man, these are like 800, 900 megabyte files, or the files total about 800 to 900 megabytes. And if you get a lot of people downloading that much data all at once, has a potential to crash the server. So that's a real possibility. We took steps, hopefully, to account for that and to plan for that. But you just never know sometimes. So we weren't sure what to expect. So let's get on with it, shall we? So what we're going to do is I'm going to flip that switch. You're going to launch cooking. Your cooking is going to start updating. And while it's doing that, oh, you got them? Cool, thanks. I'm going to go ahead and drive, and I can do a screen share here. I'm going to show you some of the new features so you can see what we've got for you, but it's pretty exciting. One of them, let's see, what's the plan, Dan? Yeah, the plan is we're going to flip the switch in a second. Are you guys ready? Congratulations on the new grandbaby, Laura says. I don't suppose they'll name the baby Launch. Well, was Launch one of the candidates, Danny?
I think it was in the top running.
Was it? Yeah. So anyways, let's see here. Will version 15 make it easier to move recipes around? Oh, yeah. Well, it's built on the new Eclipse platform. And I don't know if anybody knows what that means exactly, but basically Eclipse is a development platform tool, and that Eclipse is constantly improving that tool, and it gets better and better. And the last upgrade was 3 years ago. So this is, 3 years worth of work on that platform. And so it's faster. I don't know if you noticed, but when you launch cooking, boom, it pops. It's up there right away. When you click to exit cooking, it used to be that like it took a while. It's gone. So yeah, that platform is much quicker, much faster. And so moving the recipes around. Good question. Let's see. Karen, I'll just wait a while to update. All right. Sounds good. Let's go ahead and get this show on the road. So here's what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip this switch. Actually, before I do that, I did want to show you these cookbooks. You probably saw these in that video that we did, that Kathy and I did, but here, look at this close-up and live. So this is the little book, and here's the same size. It's like that half size, right? Except it's just this one's a hardback, and this one's a soft cover, hardcover, soft cover. And yeah, they look nice, huh? And compared to the other one, this is that 8.5 by 11, and you can see the difference here. So yeah, this new book, really handy. It's easy to grab and carry and go. So new version of cooking makes it possible to print recipes in that size book, which is cool. And so the printing feature is cool. The zoom feature. Let's go ahead and get that. Here, I'm going to do this right now. Okay, stand by now. Stand by. I'm here at the command center. I don't know if you can see this, but let's see here. So I've got 3 65-inch computer screens here. So I got a lot of real estate. And I've got a view over here. Stand by. Ready? Should we have a countdown, Danny?
Yeah, you ready?
Dude, okay. What time is it? 6:10, 10 minutes after. and in 45 seconds. So we got at 6:11, we're going live with this. You ready for this? You guys all ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Okay. So there's one more thing I need to do. That's the PC one. So if you have a Windows computer, go ahead and launch cooking. And let's see here. Yep. Okay, so launch cooking right now. And in the background, you won't see this, but cooking is going to go, hey, is there a new version? And now it's going to say, hey, there is. And it's going to start downloading it, right? And so when it downloads those files, it's going to display an update icon on the toolbar. Just click that, click update now. Cooking's going to restart. Then it's going to restart several more times. And it's going to take several more minutes. So it's not just a one-time, because it's a platform upgrade. So the platform upgrade is like, we download these files, we push them over here, and then we have to do this swapperooski and download more, and it's complex. So anyways, it takes multiple iterations of this starting and stopping and so forth. So watch for that. Should be live. Okay, so Marie says launching. Laura says opening. All right. Nancy says, I just switched from monthly to yearly standard about 15 minutes ago. Yeah, you're going to get it then. Way to go, Nancy. Yeah, I mean, as long as when you launch Cooking, here's actually what Cooking does. It says, is there a new version? And it says, oh, it's a new major version, a major upgrade. So does this person qualify? If you don't qualify, you'll get the one iteration. It'll go from 14.4.9 to 14.5.0. And that's it. But if you qualify, and to qualify, you have to have a standard, an annual membership plan or a monthly membership plan where you've been subscribed for 5 consecutive months. Then you'll qualify. And then if you qualify, Cooking will go ahead and keep going. It'll download version 14.4.0. It'll download version 15.0.0. And then I'll do it one more time, download 15.0.4, which is the newest one. Okay, so, all right, let's see. So how do I make sure I don't get charged monthly and yearly? Well, Nancy, we can check that. Just send an email to support@dvo.com, and we can look up when we have your email address. I can't really do it by your name, right? And I can't do it right now during the live stream, but my support agents can look up your account, and they can make sure. If you switch from monthly to yearly, it's going to discontinue your monthly one, and your yearly or your annual membership will replace the monthly, so you won't get billed twice. That doesn't happen. So you got nothing to worry about. Okay, so updating themes, Laura says. All right. Well, while you guys are waiting and while Cooking is auto-updating itself and upgrading to version 15, let's take a look at some of the new features, shall we? Stand by here while I see if I can figure this out. Okay, so let me dismiss this. Boom. Dismiss that. Okay, and now, how do I switch, Danny, to my display instead of the camera?
So there's a little option in the bottom of the screen here. See that icon right there? No.
This
there.
one? Oh, this one.
Arrow on the screen.
Oh, okay.
So you tap that.
Oh, okay.
There you go. Now you have to give it permission.
Oh, okay.
You want to go entire screen and just choose this one.
Oh, this one. Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Okay,
Like they
share.
say, we're doing this for the first time here.
Boom.
First YouTube live. Okay.
Theoretically, did you tap share?
Okay.
Try
So
that one more
I think
time.
I had to select tab to share.
No, entire screen right there.
Entire screen.
And then click this one
And
and
share.
share.
Okay. Stand by.
Theoretically.
That's weird.
Stand by, folks. This hasn't happened before.
Laura says updating Cooking seems to be working seamlessly. That's great, Laura.
Game
Woo.
time.
You're doing great, Dan. Thank you. Who's HRH Booth? Wish I knew your first name. Is that Hillary? Anyways, we've got some fans here.
Let's try this.
We had a couple people who got this, or we were doing some live testing.
Well, that worked.
Did it work? No.
So that's just sharing the window.
Oh, okay. That's
so
fine.
in order to share another one, if you want to go over to the
Oh,
other one,
really?
you have to share a different window.
Oh, I
I
do
don't
need.
know why the entire screen wasn't working, but this will work for now.
Okay, I need to. This is sharing the web. I need to share Cooking, not the.
All right.
Hold on.
Well,
Stand by, people. We're just having a little bit of technical problems here. Figures the software is being funny. But Tammy is HRH Booth. Okay. Well, Tammy, thanks for the updates. Oh, Marie says downloading updates. That's good. Okay, so this is funny because he's doing it right. Oh, there's Cooking up there. Go back up right there.
there it is.
Yeah, okay. Here we
Yeah,
go.
our software's working great. It's YouTube's that's
It
having
is.
some
It
trouble.
really is, actually. See, it didn't work.
Oh, wait.
It's weird.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Let's double check.
Okay, while you're double checking, Laura says, I've been in the Cooking Club since 2008. I love you
Oh.
guys. Thank you.
Cooking was down. That's why it
Oh.
didn't show.
Oh, that's weird.
I think it updated with the new thing that came through.
No, well, I don't know. Let's see what version we
Well,
have. I'll
that's
do
one
this.
reason.
Let's launch it in here. That's weird. Okay, so look at the live stream. I can't see it now because this is covering, and tell me what it looks like, what you see here.
Yeah, it's just you still that you haven't shared.
Oh, okay.
So that just pulled up cooking. So
that was I have multiple versions on my computer. That's why.
Okay.
Okay, so let's try this again here.
That's the wrong thing you're sharing.
Oh.
So grab
this one.
No, left.
Oh, okay.
Box with the arrow on it.
Let's try this.
Try entire screen. That one. And share.
Oh, this is ridiculous. Huh.
Yeah. Well, it's determined not to work for you. But let's try this. We'll do a window.
Okay, so
do cooking.
Tammy says, I can't tell if I got version 15 on my Samsung Android. So to be clear, this upgrade is for desktop only.
Nope.
And not doing the mobile app update just yet. So a lot of the features you're going to see here today, we're going to migrate over to mobile, but not just yet. So that is really weird. Let me try.
No. Where is cooking? Okay, that's there.
Well, the good news is all of you guys are downloading the update right now.
It looks like they're able to see it on their machines just fine. There.
So let's see. I'll read a couple more of these comments while you're doing that there. So yeah, like I said, these changes with the I made this. We were already close to releasing this, by the way. We've been working on this also, but today's launch is just the desktop app update only. So any changes to mobile are going to hey, Mark is texting. Let's see what he says here. You can do it.
Encouragement. That's what we need, not instruction.
Thanks, Mark, for the encouragement.
Appreciate you. Real helpful. I didn't know I could do it until you said that. I was like, maybe I can't.
Seriously. Okay, while you're doing that, I'm going to read a few more of these comments.
Keep reading.
Okay, Steven says he's on the third restart. You're almost there, Steven. You're close, man. You are close. Okay, Jeff says if I have X3 and Premium, will it still update? Okay, Jeff, good question. If you have an annual membership, then it will. Yes, it'll upgrade to version 15. If you have Premium monthly, if you've been subscribed for 5 months or more, then it will. Otherwise, it won't. So, good question. Good question. Okay, Don says, does the app on my iPad update too? No, this is just a desktop app update only. Yeah. So, good questions, man. This is good. We're doing this live, so I can take probably a lot of people have that same question too. So, let's see. You may have to tell your antivirus to ignore an injection. Yeah, we don't want that clot shot coming here, so we got to tell it. All right, you can't tell I got version 15 on my Samsung. Yeah, that's right. Okay, great. Dave says, great, working. What's the newest version? So yeah, if you click help and then about, okay, so the help pull down menu and then about, you're going to see the version number. And if it says 15.0.4, you are there. You've arrived at the promised land. And so let's see what the next question is here. I have an idea. Let's unplug this extra monitor and see if that.
Let's give it a shot.
Yeah, let's do that. So stand by. I'm going to disconnect. We had a second monitor going, and that might be messing it up, possibly. So
that's possible.
Now let's see if we can do this.
Your screen. You got to select the screen still. Yeah, you got it.
Oh,
now
okay.
Share.
Oh, it just didn't work. Huh?
Nope.
It just doesn't. This is a YouTube bug. You know, why don't those people at YouTube test their software, man?
I don't know, man.
Jeez. These software developers, just put it out there. No testing.
Just in case it works.
I know. Hey, that's our motto. Let's release it in case it works.
Who knows? It just might. Never know until you try.
Oh my gosh, this is so weird. I wonder what we could do to reset it, because it just doesn't want to. We select it and it just doesn't want to switch to the. That's funny. Anyways, so okay, let me read some more of these questions real quick here. All right. At least the version 15 of the app works, he says. That's the good news, Steven.
Version 15 is awesome.
Version 15 is awesome. The live stream blows chunks, but version 15 is great.
The actual software rocks. Trying to show it off. No go.
Can I install the app on more than one device with the annual plan? Oh, yeah. Install it on as many as you want. I'm wanting to put it on my laptop also. Yeah, for sure. That's the idea. And with your subscription, with your membership, Cooking will automatically sync your recipes. You put recipes in on your laptop, they're going to appear on your other computer. And if you put recipes here, everything's going to stay in sync. So it's a beautiful thing. Definitely. So, okay. So Marie says, yeah, I have it on 2 laptops and 2 Android devices. That's great. Okay. Steven's got version 15.0.4. Hey, the good news is the servers didn't crash because we literally were like, this has got the potential. So we were scrambling to, add more bandwidth and everything else and to deal with that. So way to go, Cooking Elves.
Yeah.
that was probably our number one concern. Everything else was perfect. We were just worried about bandwidth.
Downloading, good gun.
I know simultaneously, we've never done this. Usually we trickle it out, So anyways, okay. So let's see. Users are the beta testers. That's what Steven says. Heck yeah. If there's a problem, they're going to let us know. So, right. I'm just joking. Any plans for a web-based app? Yeah, we already have. The Cooking web app is just limited. It's more like a recipe browser. You can't enter recipes and so forth. So yeah, we hope to enhance that as we go. We want to add search features to that so you can search, your recipe database from the Cooking web app. So good question. Don says I'm still on the splash screen for version 4 for Cooking 14. Okay, well, that should go away soon. And once it launches, Don, it'll continue that process of updating. Okay, so Janet says the new version downloaded, but Cooking has no symbol over it and it won't open. It says you can't open the app because it may be dangerous or incomplete. So I'm guessing you're on maybe is that a Mac you're using or that's interesting, Janet. I'm not sure why you're getting that a no symbol. Maybe you need to check your virus scanner there, Janet, and make sure it's not, you don't have a virus scanner that's blocking that. So good question. Good question. Let's see if you can't get that resolved, Janet, just contact support@dvo.com. They're on call right now, by the way. We have all hands on deck. So Ben is watching the server and so forth. So let's see here. And Tyler is dialed in. We got everybody dialed in tonight and monitoring this. So let's see. Way to go, Cooking Elves. Yay. Let's see. Not only here, nothing happens when I start cooking. So John, just make sure you qualify. So you can click the preferences button on the toolbar, by the way. And I would show you this if I could share the screen. Click preferences on the toolbar and then click Cooking Cloud preferences on the left. And it should say your current membership. And in my case, for example, what I'm looking at right here, it says premium annual. And if you have an annual membership, then you qualify. Here's another little trick. You want to know a trick? So you can double check this. So if you go to your documents, so John, you can do this. Go to documents, Cooking 12, workspace, right? Go to that folder. And then inside there is a folder called temp, T-E-M-P. Open that and you can actually just sit there and watch the upgrade files downloading one at a time to your machine. So if you see some activity there, John, means it's working. Don't touch anything or delete files or anything, just observe only. But yeah, that's one way to kind of monitor it. So Bart says he's got version 15.0.4. Way to go. Janet says she's on a Mac. Okay, so Macs, man, sometimes they have security, and you have to approve, access to some of those things. So it might be a security issue there, Janet. Laura says, I got this text in a box and I have no backup software. I got this text in a box and I have no backup software. I'm not sure what that means. What number do I call for help? Janet says. Well, Janet, we don't have a telephone number for tech support. Good question. You'll have to send an email to support@dvo.com. It's better to go to dvo.com and then go to the support webpage, and there's a link there where you can contact support. And when you do, you'll fill out a form. And it's much better to do that than to just send an email, because if you fill out the form, then we know what platform you're using. and we know a number of other things about your system, like like I said, if you're on a Mac, for example, then we'll find out more information that's going to inform our tech support agents. Otherwise, they're just going to have to email you back and ask you questions. Hey, what platform are you on? Blah 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 blah. Then it's this back and forth game, right? So fill out the form. Go to dvo.com and fill out and click on support on the top, and click on contact tech support, and you fill out the form, and they'll get the message and they'll reply. So, all right. Data files, then try to launch cooking again. Okay, I use the support feature and they're very helpful. Yeah, we've got some really good agents, really good team here at DVO, and we're really grateful for all the effort. We literally, you have no idea, about a week and a half ago, I was exercising on Saturday. Almost 2 weeks, I guess. Today's Friday, yeah. And I did twice as many sit-ups as I normally do. On Monday, I worked 14 hours. On Tuesday, I worked 13 hours. And on Wednesday, I woke up and threw out my back. Chiropractor said it was a combination of the sit-ups plus the 14 and the 13 hours. And so, yeah, I've been hobbled a little bit. But we've been working like crazy on this. So anyways, and we're really happy with the way it comes out. We hope you love it. So like I say, man, let me stand by here 1 second. Oh. Okay, so we got a message here from someone who says basically that we may not be able to share the screen because of a permission setting.
If you haven't shared your screen before on Apple, it'll block the app entirely.
But we have to
change
end
the permission.
We have to end the
Yeah,
stream.
so you'd have to change the permission, close out the app, then reopen the stream. It would be too much. What we could do is I've got a separate laptop. We could show it. It would be worse quality, but people would still be able to see it if we want.
Yeah, I really wanted to show the app in action and show the new features. You know
Yeah. So if we want, we could do that and see if we can get that working.
You would have to log into our YouTube account, though, and so forth from that laptop.
No. I'm just talking about holding the laptop up.
Oh, turning it so we can see the screen?
Yeah. Just film the screen.
That's not a bad idea, actually.
That way we can keep this stream live.
Oh, let's do that.
Yeah.
Here, I got this huge screen. Wait.
Oh, just turn it.
Yeah, except I won't be able to see what you're seeing. So, okay.
No, here, turn it. And I'll pull up your YouTube thing from here.
Okay.
And tell me there's a slight delay, so we won't be able to see it.
So, we got it figured out. So, again, I'm on a Mac. And so it looks like maybe it's a security setting, and that's why I can't share the screen. Pretty frustrating. And I would have to restart. But if I restart, I'm going to, lose the connection. So rather than do that, I'm going to turn the laptop so it's facing my computer screen. One of the 3, 65 inches. And you should be able to see it.
Show off.
Anyways, you should be able to see it. And then I can do some demos and show you some of the new features and stuff. So that should be pretty good here. So stand by, because I wanted to walk you through some of these things and just explain it. It'll shorten. I know you guys are waiting, but it'll shorten your learning curve, and then you'll understand the why behind some of the features, and you'll understand how they work, and it'll be a better experience for you. So let's see here. Okay, I'm going to just check these comments real quick. Dale says 15 is up and running for me. Yippee, thanks. Well, that's good. The good thing about this delay, well, we've had a chance to chat. That's awesome. We don't just want to jump into business, right? Just, chat a little. And the other good thing is you guys now have had the chance to download the upgrade. So you've got it. So as I'm showing this, you can, on your own computer, you can start clicking some things and playing around. So that's going to make it fun. Okay, so let's see. Is Mark still? Linda, I still have internet, but on my laptop. Hey, that's good, Linda. How are you, Linda? Linda moved today. Linda DeHaven. She's our right-hand man out there. And she moderates the forum for us. And she moved today. So one of our programmers actually was going to move today and postponed it for next month. So anyways, okay, so 15 up and running. What was the error message I got when I clicked? Laura struggling. Shoot. Sorry, Laura. Let's see here. 15 great test upload on my laptop. We're with you. Okay, good. Thanks for being patient, everybody. Like I say, that's frustrating a little. Anyways, but we actually tested this too earlier today just to make sure, but we did it on a different laptop. Okay, so Linda, that was pretty easy. pretty easy to figure out and fun. Good. Can you plug the laptop into a 65-inch screen? We did have it plugged into an external Cappy. We plugged it into an external screen, and that didn't help either. It's the operating system that's blocking it. So, okay. Oh, Linda's still in the old place, but with her bed. So she hasn't moved her bed when she moved. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to set up this display. I'm going to change the font size on this screen so it'll be easier to see. Stand by 1 second. Hang with me so I can showcase these new features for you guys. Let's see here. Let's change this to let's see here, 16 by 1200. Let's try that. Just see what it looks like. I'm gonna make it really big. I have it at I have this insanely high resolution. It's like 3840 by 3840 or something like that. Okay, so keep changes. Hey, this looks like it's going to work pretty good. Oh, wait a second. That didn't work. Yeah, here we go. Keep changes. Okay. This is going to be, hey, we're nothing if we're not innovative, right, Danny?
You're dang right.
And we can deal with stuff on the fly, man. That's for sure. Okay, let's see how that looks. I think that looks pretty good. Okay, you ready for this, everybody? Nothing will go wrong. Okay, it looks like it's working. All right, John, good. Okay, so let's just jump over here, and I'm gonna give me a minute to position this so you can see it. Let's see here. How best to do this so I can still see it. Okay, this is like
Here, you can look at my screen. There's a little bit of a delay.
I can see it. It's just slanted a little. Oh yeah, there. Well, let's see. This would be ideal. Oh, actually, yeah, I see what you're saying now, Danny. Sorry.
Hold on, wait for it.
Okay. All right, stand by, everybody.
Okay, a little bit.
Okay.
You got to rotate it a little bit
I
to
did.
the right.
It's just I did.
Oh,
It's just a delay. A little more. Okay. All right. Let's just maybe go like that.
There we go.
How's that? Does that look good?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go with this. Okay, so.
Eugene has knocked us off the boards.
Oh man, Eugene's killing it. Woo! Okay, so you ready for this? Tell me, Danny, since I can't see, tell me if there's any issues going on.
I'll let you know. About 5 seconds late, but I'll let you know.
Okay. So this is cooking version 15. You're going to notice new color scheme going on here. I actually like this better. I think the words, the text pop a little better. I think it's appealing. So I hope you like that. And even this is bold here. This cookbook library text is bold. And so, I think it stands out. I think this font size is a little bigger. It's just, this is easier to read. Again, this is an attribute of the Eclipse platform upgrade. And it launches fast when you double click on that icon. So yeah, lots of subtle little improvements. Now here's what, and then, like I said, you saw this already. You're going to probably see this when you open a recipe. Then if it's too small, you can just right over here on the top right. Can they see my mouse okay, Danny?
Yep.
Okay, on the top.
They can't actually see the top bar, like the buttons, the colored ones.
Oh, really? So back up just a little or tilt up? What do you think?
Either back up or tilt up.
Okay, I'll tilt up because I'm out of backing up space here. So how's that?
Give it a sec. Nice.
Nice.
You can
Okay,
go down
good.
like a tiny bit if you want, but you don't have to. You're pretty good.
Okay. All right, I'm glad I asked, and I'm glad you helped me get that dialed in there. Okay, so up here on the top right, can you see my mouse, Danny? Okay.
Yep.
So on the top right, there's these new zoom buttons. So if you click this and zoom in, as you can see, this font, you can just make it huge. And you can click back to zoom out again, right? Now here's what's cool, and I don't know if you caught this, but when you zoom in, Cooking memorizes that. You can exit Cooking and launch it again. It's going to remember this font size, and it's going to maintain that. You can switch to a different recipe. It's going to maintain that. You can even go back to the Cooking homepage, and that font is going to be that huge. So some of the stuff gets mangled, right? Because it's so big. But, to each his own. If you need to see it, right, then you got to make it as big as you need it. So, and I made it extra big just for the sake of this, demonstration. But, so you can just use that font, use that button on the top right there to change the font so it's easy viewing for you, and whatever you set it to, Cooking will memorize that. So that's a cool feature. And then, but the exciting thing I wanted to show you, okay, so if you're in a recipe, let's find a good one here. Amish breakfast casserole. Oh, no, that's
That sweet potato frittata looks pretty darn good.
sweet potato frittata. Where's that?
Eugene made it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? I captured that right as soon as
Did
I
you
saw
really?
that.
Awesome, man. Okay, check this out. So, best ever stuffed mushrooms. I love stuffed mushrooms. Oh, man. So, let's say, actually, you know what? Let's actually do one. I was prepared for the demo on my other laptop, and not here. Where did I made a pot roast the other day, and it was the bomb diggity. Oh man, look at all these good recipes here. I wonder if I could find it. I'm going to find it. We've got time here. You guys are cool, right? Let's just find it. Hold on. Pot roast. Okay. And in recipe name only, and in my library. I bumped the screen. Is it still focused? Is it still on there? Okay, good. Whoops, I missed here. Okay. Where did that one go? Here it is, perfect pot roast. And it was this one. Okay, so I made this the other day, and it was, oh my gosh, rico. I had this buddy of mine who's from South America over, and he was like, muy rico, muy rico. He loved it. It was so good. I tweaked it a little, but anyways, it was delicious. So check this out. I made this, and now I want to share this with the cooking community, right, and with the world. So up here in the top left, there's this new button, and if you hover over it, it says I made this. It's a whisk. See, because you only use a whisk to make things, so that's why. So you click the whisk, and then right away, I made this dialogue pops up. Okay, this is a lame avatar of me. I'm going to change it. So if you can just click on here to change it, and I'm going to change it to Dan's avatar. This one's better. You tell me. Right? See, isn't that better? I'm happier. So, anyways, so you got your avatar here. If you don't have one, if you just have a placeholder image, be sure to put in a photo. You can choose to share this recipe or post it to everybody, the whole world, public, right? Or you can say, no, I just only want my friends to see this. And if you choose my friends, only your cooking friends will see the recipe. Nobody else in the world will see it. So that's what that's for, okay? So for now, I'm going to choose public. And this is the photo that came with the recipe. I'm going to add my own, if I can find it. Let's see. What did I call that? Pot roast, I think. Yeah, it's not the best photo. I didn't actually shoot it with sharing it in mind. So, and I tweaked it. You can see there's corn in it. And I added a few other things too. Mushrooms. See those big mushrooms right there? I don't know if you can see that. So it was amazing though. I mean, sometimes usually with a pot roast, you serve corn on the side. I like to put it in it though. It's good. So now you can share your thoughts about this recipe, including how it turned out and any helpful tips for fellow home chefs. Your comments can provide valuable guidance to others looking to recreate this dish. Let your creativity shine as you contribute to our community of passionate cooks. All right. Well, I'm going to say this recipe, I'll just say fantastic. I didn't put in the green peppers because I didn't. And, but I did add corn and mushrooms and Lipton onion soup mix, and it was amazing. Okay, so see how that works? That's all true right there. Good stuff. You're going to have to try this recipe. And so now I'm just going to click post. All right, and watch what happens. Uploading this recipe, progress bar. Uploading. Our servers, like I said, hey, they're loaded right now. Success. Recipe posted successfully. Okay, so I click OK. Now watch what happens. When I go to the cooking home page, okay, oh, perfect pot roast. There's this new section called recently made, right? It's just like the capture ticker, captured just now. Hey, Linda, I'll explain this in a minute. I'm going to leave this up here. But yeah, here's under recently made. This is the perfect pot roast that I just posted, that I just made, Shows the name and it shows the little bit of the description of the recipe, and then it shows my name and my avatar with my new avatar, which is the better one, the sexy Dan photo. You know it. And then it's got my comment. Fantastic. I didn't put in the green peppers, but I did add corn and mushrooms, right? So now everyone in the world can see this, right? Pretty cool, huh? Now Eugene's been posting. He made this chow chow relish. The relish goes well with so many things. And Linda made this. Marie, there you are, Marie. You've been chatting, and now I get to see your face. This is awesome. I love interacting with the cooking community and getting to know you guys better and seeing your picture. Linda, you got to put a picture in here instead of this, little avatar thing. Put your photo in there. No, you could do whatever you want. You can use a photo like Eugene is the wolf. And anyway, so yeah, you can now see the recipes made by people. Here's what's cool about this. The capture ticker, we call this. The capture ticker is cool, right? But, someone may capture 10 recipes and not make a single one of them. Someone may capture crispy mustard chicken thinking it looks good, and maybe they'll make it, and it won't be that great after all. Maybe it was just a good-looking photo, right? So the captured recipes are definitely valuable, right? Because you may browse 10 recipes before you capture one, but you may capture 10 recipes before you cook one. So what's even more valuable than captured just now is this recently made ticker. Okay. This is stuff people actually cooked, and you can find out if they really liked it. Awesome lemon flavor, Marie says, right? So that's kind of how this works. Now, as you can see, actually, let me show you this. So right now, these are recipes that everybody in the whole cooking community is making. But sometimes you might just want to only know which recipes are made by your friends, right? So if my brother makes something, he actually cooks quite a bit. And this is one of the ways where we came up with this idea, because he's always shooting photos and texting them to us and going, look at what I made. And I did this different and I did that different and yada, yada. And he uses cooking and he'll share the recipe a lot of the time, but he's texting it. And we were like, we need a platform for that. So now you know how some of these ideas come to be. And so if my brother makes something, right, I want to know about it. I want to know about it because I want to comment to him. I want to see what he made. And it's a little higher priority, right, than some of these other people. So in that case, I can click this checkbox, only friends. And now it's going to refresh. It's going to show the recipes made by my friends. Linda DeHaven is my friend, and my son Danny. And so I've got, this just went live, by the way. There were no recently made recipes until about a half an hour ago. And now we've got some. And so this way I can see what Linda is doing and what Danny, and when I see him, on Sunday when he comes over, when we gather for dinner, I can be like, hey, Danny, how's that birthday party ice cream cake roll that you made? Did that turn out good? Did it look like the picture? And
not even a little.
Not even a little?
It was delicious.
Vegetable and bacon quiche. Real men don't eat quiche, Dan. And vegetable? Come on. So, no, he says, I love a good quiche. And this is one of the best I've had. Oh, nice. Well, see, now I'm going to have to give it a try. So here's what's cool. If I want to see this recipe, I just click it. Okay. And let me make this bigger here. And so now now I can see the recipe. I can see Danny and his avatar. Nice avatar, Danny. Is that your mermaid one?
Just want to be part of your world.
Okay, and then you got obviously the recipe here. And now if I wanted to, I could click here and capture this, right? To save it into my own personal cookbook if I wanted to. But for now, I'm going to go back to cooking. So you can click on any of these recipes to see them. Here's what's cool too. If you click on the avatar down here, then it'll show you all the recipes made by this person. So here's all the recipes made by Linda. And so she's only made one so far. Like I say, this is all fresh. Pretty soon this is going to be populated with lots of data. But for now, let's see. I'm going to uncheck only friends. And I'm going to go ahead and click on Eugene here. So let's see what Eugene's up to. Hey, I just did this perfect pot roast, and Eugene just made this Old Bay shrimp salad. So let's just take, he says, I just love shrimp salad. So again, I could click on this to see the recipe, or how about this new UI, by the way? Do you notice these rounded edges, the shadow under these cards, and this animation when you highlight, you move your mouse over it? Man, the cooking elves are making this look sexy. Got to tell you. So now I can click here, and if I want, and I can see all of the recipes made by Eugene, right? I'm like, man, Eugene he's on fire. He's got some good recipes. And so I want to see just the recipes made by Eugene with his comments and so forth. And these do look like some good ones. Oh, he's a shrimp lover, and I am too. I'm not a fan of Cajun, but yeah, this looks good here. Once Upon a Chef. Nice. Old Bay seasonings. Huh. Interesting. So yeah, so this is taking recipe sharing to the next level. Now, here's what's cool. You can only see, like I said, 6 recipes here. Hey, Laura made one bowl chocolate chip. Gloria's recipe. She found it on the internet. I made this last night with my sister. So good. Awesome, Laura. Thanks for sharing. So now I can only see the last 6, right? And pretty soon this is going to start popping, right? As cooking gets out there, cooking version 15, it's going to start moving like this capture ticker, right? And so if you miss some, you can just click over here where it says see more. Now it's going to show me recipes or recently made recipes. And these are all the recipes that were recently made. So again, this just went live not long ago, like 45 minutes ago. And now we're already seeing recipes appearing here and populating, and pretty soon this is going to scroll. And you can narrow this list down too. I want to see recently made recipes. The other one shows only the top 6 recently made recipes. This one's going to show all the recently made recipes from all of my cooking friends, right? And since it's new, there's only 3 right now, but that's how that works. Okay, so and Cook and Memorize is this setting. If you click only friends here and you click, okay, it's going to refresh. And now it only shows only my friends. And if you click see more, it's going to automatically check that. So only your friends' recipes are shown. So that's how that works. Now, here's what's cool. I made one recipe. Actually, before I move on, are there any questions, Danny? I can't read the little comment section there. Does anybody have any questions about what I've showed them so far about how you can share made recipes and how you can view recently made recipes? Danny?
Let's see.
Here, you read those. I'm gonna unless you got a couple good questions or comments.
Curious how far back it goes.
Okay.
Mary says.
So Marie is curious to know how far back it goes. So that's a really good question. When you click on see more, for example, I think right now it loads the most recent 500 recipes, I'm pretty sure. And once we filled 500, we're going to add a more button down to the bottom. So you can click more, and then it'll load the next 500. So that's the plan. Great question, Marie. Any other questions, Danny? Here's what I was going to mention too. So if one of your cooking friends makes a recipe, right, posts a made recipe, then their friend, you're going to get a notification. So since Linda DeHaven is my friend, then I got a notification here. So I can be like, oh, cool, Linda. I want to see that recipe. I haven't actually tested this. Let's check it out. View. There's her recipe she made. Cool. So yeah. So again, this is all about, the social aspect of these new features is next level, right? You can, and if you don't have cooking friends, so here, if you go up on the toolbar where it says My Friends, go up there and click Add a Friend, and you should add friends so that when they make recipes and when they share, here's why too. You cook dinner, and what happens? It's gone by the time you go to bed. All that effort, all that work, and do you get any thanks for it? Sometimes, but the kids rarely are like, hey, thanks so much for dinner. They never do that, right? And so now you can, share these recipes. We're going to add some new features. We're going to add a thumbs up so you can like recipes and so forth. So we got some plans. We're coming out in another week or 2. Just keep dialed in because we've got a lot of plans going forward. So, but now, you've got now a cooking community of friends who can share recipes with you. And like I say, you're going to get a notification. So click My Friends up here, right on the toolbar, and click Add Friends. And you can search the Cooking Network. You can invite Facebook friends. If you know the email address, you can just type that in here and then click invite, and the invite will be sent.
and then they can accept it, and when they do, they'll become your cooking friend, and then you can share recipes and so forth. So I dismissed, once I view that notification, the one by Linda, that green one, that went away. Right. Now here's what's cool. Any other questions, Annie, or comments, by the way? Yeah, go ahead.
So I can't remember what her name was. HRH Booth.
Oh yeah.
Says, wow, 500, that's awesome. Dave Smith, and I'm not sure what he's referring to here, says it's in there somewhere. Video is still broken.
All right, so any other that's a different issue. He was contacting support, I think, about some issue, but
oh, okay. No other questions aside from that. Just
okay, good. Well, let me know. Interrupt me if
I'll keep you posted.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to show you next. You ready for this? So I made one recipe, right? You just watched me. I clicked. I was in the recipe and I clicked the I made this button right here at the top. And when I did, and I posted that recipe, it appeared here. And there's this new scoreboard at the top. There's this made counter, right? And it tells me how many recipes I made. Now, if I do it again, if I make another one, this is going to increment to 2. And
we do have another question.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on one second. We got a question. Go ahead.
Just so you know.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So HRH Booth says, I just thought of another question. Since I'm a visual learner, can you show me how to move recipes from one collection to another?
Oh, okay. Moving recipes from one collection to another. I will. Actually, you know how you do that? We're going to go ahead and do this real quick. There's a couple ways to do it. If, let's see here. If I want to move a collection of recipes, let's say these Italian ones, right, from the Dan's Recipes cookbook into this 101 cupcake, cookie, and brownie recipes, I just click on it and drag it and then drop it.
Okay.
So now all the recipes in the Italian chapter moved from that cookbook to this one. So there you go. You can actually click on recipes and drag them and drop them from one chapter to another. So yeah, the easiest way is just click it and drag it. So I'm going to move this back because Italian doesn't really go in a cupcake cookbook, and I do want it back in this one. So yeah, super easy to do. Good question. Okay. So let's take a look at this scoreboard now. So now you have a way to win, right? A way to keep score, a way to keep track. Right now I have one made recipe, and the streak is the number of consecutive days I've used cooking, right? So each day when you launch cooking, this is going to increment, and you can keep a streak going. And in fact, watch this. When I click on this, now the cooking leaderboards opens, and it opens to the streak tab, and Eugene is number 1. He's been using cooking consecutively for almost 5 years now. That's amazing. And Rose is hot on his tail. Look at that. Almost 5 years. Way to go. Look at these consecutive streaks. So the streak, that's the streak number. So at 6, I got a ways to go. Now here's what's cool, okay, is you can click on this made score on the scoreboard here, right? And when you do that, it opens up the made tab on the cooking leaderboard. Cooking is more than just an app. It's where friends and recipes come together. The all-new Made leaderboard is your hub of inspiration, designed to encourage you to whip up fantastic recipes and share them with a vibrant community. And you can click here, how does it work? Boom. Why join the leaderboard? Boom. And as you can see, Mr. McBain is top on the list. He's in the number 1 position with 9 recipes made. And Eugene is hot on his trail with 9, or tied with him, I should say. And Danny's there with 2. And look at, there I am with 1. Okay. And you can see your name is going to be highlighted in with a black border so you can find it easily. But yeah, now you can climb the cooking leaderboard, and you can kind of watch your progress there. So that's the leaderboard. And let's see, I think that's the main things. So again, as you make recipes, the whole cooking community is going to be able to see them. Add comments that are going to help people out. Share them with your cooking friends, and see how you can progress here with your score and see if you can climb that leaderboard. So you guys all got a jump start on it, and we hope you love the new version. If you have any questions, in fact, even on the leaderboard here, I was going to show you this real quick. So if you see this Eugene guy, he's really, you can click on a person's name here, Tyler Awesome Wood. You can click on their avatar and it'll show you recipes made by that person too. So yeah. And let's see here. Here's what's interesting. Tyler, you see, has 2 made recipes, but when I click on his name, I only see 1. Right. And that's because one of them, he marked that it was for friends only. So the public access is, he only had 1 shared recipe or 1 made recipe that was marked public. The other was marked for cooking friends only. So that's kind of how that works. Well, we hope you love it. I think that's pretty much the end of the demo. I wanted to kind of explain some of those features. And like I said, watch for updates coming soon in the next week or 2 or 3. We have a number of other items on the list that are going to be really exciting. We think you're really going to love it, and it's going to get fun. This is the tip of the iceberg right here. When we start adding likes, and then we have a like leaderboard. In fact, I'll tell you this right now. We're gonna track how many likes you get, and we're going to track how many likes per recipe a person gets, and there's going to be new leaderboards. We're going to track also how many likes you give. So those who are most giving can climb the leaderboard also. So anyways, it's going to be super fun. Let's see. I'm going to check the questions here before we disconnect just to see if there's any last things. What do you guys think? Do you like it? How do you give me some feedback real quick? You like the new features? And do you like what I showed you so far? Jody says, add me. I'm not sure what she's talking about. I didn't read all these. So I just have a question. So visual can show us how to move a recipe. Oh, okay. We already did that one.
She also said, thanks so much.
Oh, thanks so much. Oh, okay. Good. Okay. Great new features. Thanks for all you do. Great job, Dan. You and your elf did a great job. Smiley faces from Dave Smith. Bart, happy with everything I've seen. Thanks so much. Thanks, Bart. Oh man, we're so glad to hear it. We were I can't even tell you how excited we were. One of the reasons we were up till 4 last night is adrenaline. We were just so excited. It was looking so good. And we really do take great pleasure in adding these features and making cooking better and better. Also, watch for updates for your mobile app in the next short while. We've got some exciting mobile app updates coming out. There's one in particular for iOS. It's going to blow your mind when you see it. Yeah, I'm not
want to give them a sneak peek.
No, not
Okay.
yet. Yeah, this has kind of gone long, but watch for it. The iOS update is going to be sweet. But on all platforms, on mobile and so forth, we're adding the I made this button or options so that you can, from mobile, you can say, I made this. Be sure to add your own personal photo too. I think that adds a nice touch. I wanted to show that on mine with that roast so you could see what the end user sees. Maybe I'll do that real quick. Stand by. Hold on. We'll just do it real fast. So this is why I think it's good is, so if I click here, this is my made recipe. And then where do I click on it. And then if someone sees, so now once you click on it, you can see the original and then you can see the photo, that I took. So add your own photos, so be sure when you make a recipe, be sure to snap a photo so that you can, you'll have it to share. So anyways, so yeah, we'll be adding the I made this button to mobile soon and a few other things. So keep your eyes peeled. And we have some other features that we're going to be adding to the desktop app. We hope you love Cooking version 15. And thanks so much for joining our live stream. And the server, good job cooking. The servers didn't crash, which is awesome. So we're off to the races. Way to go, team. Way to go, team. Last comment. I look forward to more lives for cooking. The new features are especially nice, helpful. That's why cooking is the best. Thank you. Thank you. You guys are awesome. Thanks for this. This is our first live stream. Danny, thanks for helping out back there. Keeping everything humming.
Mostly.
Dave Smith says, yes, we love you all. Thank you. Oh, I don't want to go. We've been working for this for so long, and now it's coming to a close. Anyways, well, have fun with it. I'm going to be watching this recently made ticker for your delicious recipes that you're making, and I'm excited about that.
All right, more Android features. She's looking forward to more Android features. Okay, we were working on that too. Yeah. In fact, Danny's one of our lead developers on Android. Danny, more Android features.
I just designed the iOS one. Give me a second on the Android.
So Joan says, will sync still work in the app? Version 15 is only live on the desktop. Yeah, so you can sync to all your devices. So you have Cooking version 15 now, but you can still sync to your mobile devices without a problem. Yeah, even though they haven't been upgraded and so forth. Yeah, the sync is seamless. So yep, no concerns there. Well, I've rambled on enough. You're probably tired of hearing from me, but thanks for joining us, and we hope that you have a great evening and a Merry Christmas. Thanks so much. Merry Christmas, everybody. Woo!
And happy cooking.
Yes, happy cooking. Okay, bye-bye. Merry Christmas.